So now we're going to create a polynomial that has zeros 2 and 7i. These can be called zeros or also roots, and it's where the function itself, when set equal to 0 and you solve for x, you get that x is equal to 2 or x is equal to a 7i. Well, the fact that we need about complex numbers is that the roots always come as pairs for complex numbers, and in fact it's going to be the complex conjugate of 7i, which is negative 7i. And if this one would have been, let's say, 5 plus 7i, over here I would use 5 minus 7i. And now basically we work backwards from factoring and using the zero factor property. So first of all, set all of these equal to 0, move the 2 over, and that's going to be x minus 2 equals 0. In here, x minus 7i is equal to 0, and in here, x plus 7i is equal to 0. And now these three must be factors of the original polynomial. So the polynomial would be in factored form x minus 2 times x minus 7i multiplied with x plus 7i. And that is our polynomial. We just need to multiply this out and we'll be done. With these two being conjugates of each other, it's easiest to multiply these first of all. So if I distribute the x, I'll have x times x, which is x squared. I'll have an x times a positive 7i. And now distribute this negative 7i. So it'll be a negative 7i multiplied with x. And a negative 7i multiplied with a positive 7i is negative 49i squared. Before I multiply this polynomial, I need to simplify over here. For example, these two guys are going to cancel each other out. And also use the fact that I squared is equal to a negative 1. So if this is a negative 1, and that's multiplied with this negative 49, we've got a positive 49. So x squared plus 49. And once again, distribute, so multiply through by this x. So there's going to be x times x squared is x cubed. And an x with a 49 is going to be a positive 49x. I left some space because I know there's going to be an x squared term and I want to be able to put them in order. X cubed first and then x squared. Now multiply negative 2 with this x squared. And then finally a 2 times 49 is 98, and that one's going to be negative. And there is the polynomial. Now the next thing to do is describe the end behavior. Well, most of the shape of this thing is determined by this exponent here. The graph of x cubed, if it said only x cubed, looks about like this. This side goes up and this side goes down. The directions didn't ask for what's happening in this area. Instead, the end behavior means what's happening on this side and what's happening down on this side. So in words we could describe on the right hand side the graph is going up to infinity. Or in math we can say as x goes to infinity, that's our way of saying on the right hand side, f of x goes to infinity. So then we're saying on the right hand side the function is going up forever. And on the left hand side, so as x approaches negative infinity, the function is going down. So the function is going down to negative infinity. And there's everything asked for.